guys, welcome back to the Sacred Life channel with Maria. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe below. Today I'm going to be talking about the art of communication. Most people think that when it comes to communicating, it's all about finding the right language, when in truth, it's about being fully present and truly listening to the other person. Of course, that before you can truly be there for somebody else to listen and communicate with them, you must first do that with yourself. I recently listened to a book called The Art of Communication. This book talked about bringing compassion into everything that we do in any form of communication, from writing emails, the way we talk to ourselves, the way we talk to family, friends, romantic partners. Perhaps the biggest point that was emphasized though was the importance to, first of all, be there for ourselves through meditation. Most of us want to avoid meditating because when we sit still, we can truly hear our bodies and what is going on internally, and most people are afraid to face the suffering that they've suppressed for such a long time. However, by continuously suppressing those unwanted emotions, what's going to happen? They get bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're going to become more restless, more angry, more impatient, and you won't be able to be there for anybody in your life. And so if your relationships have been struggling with other people, I highly encourage you to look at the relationship you have with yourself. How much time do you spend with yourself? Do you take yourself out? Do you perform loving acts of kindness for yourself? Because one thing that's for sure is that if you fail to be there for yourself and to treat yourself as you would want to be treated, then you'll never be able to do that for any other person in your life. I know this all too well because about 4 or 5 years ago, I was going through this challenge myself. I was having a really hard time connecting with anybody. Once somebody challenged me to view my situation differently and to take responsibility for my situation, that's when things really changed for me. That is when I began my self-healing journey and took it a lot more seriously. That is when I started being present with myself through journaling, through meditation, through asking myself questions. And it became a really fun way to get to know myself. I'm aware of the habits that I've been consistent with that got me to this point, and then I'm also aware of the habits I still need to change in order to be who I want to be in the future. The person that I want to be is constantly changing, and so I live a lifestyle that is constantly evolving to best serve my highest self, because when I'm serving my highest self, that's when I can serve everybody else that I love too. Another thing I do want to say is that when you're listening to others, make sure that you're listening to understand rather than listening to respond. There's a huge difference, and the best way to truly help somebody is not by offering advice, it's by just being present, offering your energy, and listening. It is as simple as that. So once again, my 3 tips for being a better communicator is 1, listen to understand, not to respond. 2, listen to your own self. Cultivate that relationship and communication with your own self. And 3, bring compassion into every single conversation you have. Today's crystal wisdom affirmation: I am flexible and free to be me. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you all have a great week.